Konnichiwa, minasan. Watashi no name wa Jaeger desu. And in our last episode, we did a bunch of things. We basically had to resign the concept of our island hopping campaign, which was very regrettable. But we are now, and also we've been fighting the wars against the Mori and the Hatano. The Hatano, we have in fact defeated their navy. In the last episode, I stated that I wanted to get rid of the navy that they had, and we did. We sank a lot of their ships, which was, we sank a lot of their ships. And this fleet over here now is going to be kind of the backup fleet, if anything. Actually, truth be told, no. No, we don't need that many. Is it just bows? Yeah, just bokeh boy is really nothing special, so we can do that. So, our fleet's done pretty good. We've managed to land more troops. Have a little bit of a land. Have you go by just for the sake of escort. But, because we've defeated the Hatano and taken more territory, they are now quite, strong, but they're still kind of bad. And, oh, would you look at that.
Expect tea.
Brilliant. We are now finally at peace, and all is well in our little old gang, which is fantastic. I do like this. So, now we are in the process of just dealing with it. It's having sort of some trade and peace. You see, at the moment, everything's kind of okay. The Hatano and the Mori aren't exactly friends with me. They're indifferent, truth be told. 6 turns of peace. Yeah, I can imagine. They are allied with the Hatano, but they are no longer at war with me. Well, they were at war with me, but now they're not. The Kobyakawa are at war with them. Hatano are still at war with the Oda and the Takeda and the Yuki clans. And they don't like me at all. But at the same time, I did beat them. And I was able to get a white piece. So what we're going to do is we're going to move my armies over to the western front at Satsuma, whereupon we can begin preparations for the next war, which sucks, but unfortunately nothing really we can do, which is annoying. But what we can do is begin the process of building that armory that I was wanting to do, because I got a challenge of some sorts. Where are the missions? Do I have mission objectives? There we go. Stuff of... Oh, really? Ah, fuck. Right, well, I'll have to cancel that. And I'll cancel that. There you go. So, couldn't do it, but, oh well. Ironically, we're not doing too bad. Like, the only settlement I don't have is, Teshima, Setsu, Kyoto. I mean, I need to hold 135 provinces, and so far all I hold is how much? I have 14. So, not a lot, not vast amounts, but, it's not an unreasonable size. Question. Not the clan management. Good question. Could I? Yeah, I could. Lol. The Otomo. How are they viewed? Oh, they are hated. And that's good. That's very good. Right. So we are constructing over there, which is fantastic. Means we can recruit better infantry. Once we've gotten another turn's worth of peace, I will increase this to a fortress, which means we'll be able to moderately defend ourselves. Actually, yeah, not a bad shout. We might as well make some peace. So, yeah, we've actually successfully won our war and guaranteed the safety of our people for a duration, which is nice. I have no idea as to whether... I have no idea as to whether this is going to last forever. But I'd like the concept of that to work. We also gained a vassal, which is nice. We actually were able to... Well, not exactly... I don't know how long they're going to be with us for, but that's guaranteed tax. I might try and get them to do some trade with me, which will be useful, because it's, it's extra cash. And, yeah, generally speaking, things are, well, I wouldn't say going to be easy. Well, it's easy. Peaceful. At the moment, we've stalled, is the best way I could describe it. But no, unfortunately, my philosophy regarding... Oh, have the Otomo taken territory? Is that still the Oichi? My Metsuke has ranked up. And he has. Fantastic. Apprehending. Nope. Our ninja has been detected. Well, great, but he's on our enemy. Enemy ninja detected. Oh, that's not good. Run! Right, south he go. Still a stronghold. Good. Good, good, good. Right, unfortunately the Hatano do still own that trading. No, it's the Oda. Oh, you cheeky monkeys. Yeah, so Buzen has taken that. So they're doing that. But no, it's all good. In a hood with a hood. It's all good with a hood. Right, okay, let's go over to there. And we'll pick up the agent. Right, and the Navy can make his way down towards there. And my other Navy can provide escort. Oh! Ooh. Just. Also, it gives us a bit of a perspective as to what we're going to have to deal with in order to capture these places. Also, we can build again. Yay! Anything else I can build up? Foot archery range. Yes, I think we will need to build a foot archery range because mainly... Oh, 5,500, so nice. And in 2 turns I get the mint, which will be even better. I'll have to try and get some kind of thing going with that, but right now I just want to kind of send my armies down. I'll have this army to move along towards Satsuma, and we can begin the process of re-establishing that army as a strong house. The army in the last episode did take a massive punting, which sucks. But the relieving factor is that we will get some decent dudes. We'll also eventually get some better matchlocks, because the imported matchlocks are pretty terrible, but these guys, so much fucking best. So much best. So much best? So much best. This, cunning when bribing, counter-spying. Yeah, whatever. This one, these guys, as you can tell, are just so much better. They're still terrible at melee, they're still terrible at everything else, but they are far, far better at their jobs, which is why I want to get them. I want to get them over to the front as soon as possible, because then what can happen is during the battles, when they reload and when they work, they can kill armies. Though, awkwardly, we will also probably have to consider the concept of completely changing my armies. So instead of having shitloads of Yari Ashigaru, or maybe even relying on Yari Ashigaru or better infantry, we'll have to see what we can do. Might as well hire a missionary here. He can, like, admin the town or whatever. We also have a priest over here, but, like, you know. Maybe he can head over to the north, provide some... Question. How you're not Christian at all. That's actually quite not a bad idea. Right, also gives me recon. And if they have a go at me, then, you know, they're killing off... Actually, no, what I'll do is I'll say the shit guy first. What's his name? Victor de Kunha. What are your name? What's your name? If your name is funny, I'm keeping you. Matthias Nun. Nope. Victor Kunha is going to be the guy who administers this task. Right, anyway. Right, okay, so I think we're okay with the time being, so let's make another turn. Oh yeah, by the way, like, slight complaint from the previous battle. Are you? No. I'm not that dumb. For a second I thought the enemy ambushed me or something stupid, and I'm like, I'm sorry, what? But no, we won't participate in the attack because... Right, are they a man of their word? They are. Good. Also, I've reduced the stature and power of the Hitano down to size. Same goes for the Mori. I wasn't able to take any of their territory, but, you know. Right. Land! I think we'll definitely go... Why am I still getting the music from the attack battle? I've just realised that that music is still playing. GG. Hang on, let me turn off the music and turn it back on again. There you go. Always works. Right, you guys disembark. And you got movement points. Yeah. Right, Ijan. Already I can see what they've got. Love it. So, Tachi Samurai. Ooh, that's a lot of samurai. So they have Naginata Ashigaru too. But they don't have it. Right, what we got? Well, apart from loads of turns till they're replenished. The issue is, of course, they have cannon, but, you know, we don't. Whoop. Master Weaponsmith, 5 turns, extra Samurai, and yeah, I think we're probably going to have to go for that. What I might recruit is, I might disband the Naginatas that I've got and replace them with Samurai. They're cheaper to recruit, well, they're cheaper to house, but they didn't serve me well. Which, you know, is a shame. It is a great shame. I do have some Naginatas, which I'm going to be transferring over. I'm so happy these guys are chilling here for my sake, but yeah. Yeah, Naginata Samurai. So they're going to be my main line of infantry, so... Because I love Naginata Samurai. They're just... I don't know what it is about the Naginatas, but I just love them. What else do they have? They have a Chosokabe bow, but I don't want to have a bow army in this thing. We'll keep the spear and all that jazz, but if we can build like a bit more stuff, then that'll work out. Right. We'll keep that fleet as well there, just for the sake of safety. Yeah, so their garrison is going to be fairly strong, especially with this Naginata dojo over here. The benefit is that once I've taken over the sector, it's going to be a lot easier. Oh my. Sorry, I just looked at that and my brain just went into autopilot. I apologize. Yeah! He made it back without dying! Fuck yes! Lol. Oh, they... We're at 30%. He's already on it. Damn it, Otomo, you beat me to the punch. Right, if you'd like to do some recon in other locations. That's a lot of dudes, but if I can get some cannon, that'll be even better. 1 turn till that arrives, apparently, which is good. Now, the reason why I'm going for the Kinza Mint, for anyone curious, is... Questioning, can I fix you? Yep. Can I fix you? Yes, but do I want to? Not really. Okay, now can I fix you? Yes, good. Anyone else? Love how cheap these guys are. Right, well, we've got these guys, but they can be fixed later, and I don't care. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because when I got a mod which enabled me to utilize these specialized cannon, or more cannon units, it required us to have what was known as the Kinza Mint. Also, I completely forgot about these guys, so I will be getting them over to the front line as soon as I can. Though that said, these guys do serve as a useful, like, guard army. But it's fine. Again, my strategy of build a giant castle will work. I just need to build castles on every plane. Like, every sector needs to be a castle. Which is actually much cheaper now than I thought it would be. Wait, what? Well, that's 42.50, but why is that cheaper? Oh, it's the quarry. That's a bargain. Actually, probably nice. Anywho. Alright, let's end the turn. So yeah, I'm going to have to figure out how the hell we're going to do this, but we're going to have the other army to come in and provide backup in that regard. Only problem is we don't have cannon. Won't be a problem in this area, because we can basically set this up as our defensive line, but yeah. So let us see. And we also do get benefits of having that, we do get benefits of having the kinsament. Oh, don't you be telling me. Don't you be telling me. My vassal. That fucking bastard. Oh, I hate you. For the sake of honor, I've got to fucking do it, which means now the war's back on with those assholes. Oh no, I'm not. Fuck that. I'm not going to war. Wow, they're carving them up. Like, I have to break my alliance about this, but I'm not going to war over them. Calm the fuck on. I'm in no position to do that, so I'm back at bloody war with Kobayakawa and the other guys, but for some reason... I might as well have bloody run away. Because let me guess, in the eyes of diplomacy, I am... okay, apparently. I'm back at war with them. You know what? Worry. Peace. Peace, peace.
I would prefer to...
Of course. Hatano. Hatano, where are you at? Ooh. It's only the Mori, and it's only the Hon... well, no, it's only the Mori. That's fine. That's okay. Noshinomiya? You're assholes. I save you, and you somehow piss off everyone around you. That's great. Trade agreement?
I have weapons.
You're not going to be around much longer. Just saying. Wait, question. That's sort of pissed off the Takeda, hasn't it? No, it's fine. Unfortunately, the Mori are our enemies once again, but... that shouldn't... well, it is going to be a problem, but hopefully the Takeda... well, the Mori will get their own problems. But, yeah, we'll have peace with them for the time being. Let's do some recon. Do some recon of the area. What's this? Yeah, so you're the Fletchers, which is fine. I have no problem with you being there. Oh, that's so... also, we finally mastered that art, which is fantastic. So now we've got to do, I would say, that. Because this will provide extra happiness. And it'll also provide extra wealth to my thing, which is great. I think really, with the exception of the ship things, which I do want to go for, but really what I want to do now is build a cathedral, because I want to build a cathedral. That'll be useful, be happiness, but yeah, it's fine. Alright, you can oversee the settlement. Right, we got two. Go for them. Right. Let's go find out what we can do. Right, so this is a stronghold with a church inside. That's fantastic. Mountain hermitage does provide things. I don't know if I can actually get rid of that, but sure. If that provides happiness, I suppose I'll have to keep it, but I don't want to. Also, now that I've got the Ginza thingy, does that mean I get access to better shit? Arquebusi's Samurai. That is not bad, especially if the accuracy is pretty damn good. Matchlock Samurai, again, pretty dope, pretty dope. Well, we know I can recruit them. Taiho, bog standard European cannon. Fire rockets, nice, I like that. Who are these guys? Namba and Matchlock Mercenary. What's that? Chapel. Mission. Wait, so if I build a chapel in this area, I could recruit Christian matchlock samurai. Wow, that's actually pretty dope. And these guys who are bog standard. Wait, because I could. Oh no, it's because I haven't got the quarter in here. Oh, that really sucks. Because I've got the Namban quarter. Right. So these guys are standard, like on standard, and they're actually slightly cheaper. They're not amazing, but they are pretty dope. So they get 67. But they are better. They can apparently hide in life smile. They're resistant to morale shocks. They'll also be pretty dope. Yeah, this is actually pretty cool. Jujitsu. Wait, what? Is this from an encampment? It is. I'm an idiot. Oh, I know why, but yeah, no, this is. I'm an idiot. We're gonna rework that. We're gonna turn it into accuracy. I'm a little disappointed that we can't have the big tie-hole cannons, but maybe if we get the arsenal building, maybe. I'll have to probably look the mod up again in order to see what we can do with that. That wouldn't be a bad one, but I think I might want to go down for this first, because then I can actually increase the diplomatic relations and then get the cathedral. Or should I get something that just benefits me now? You know what? Fuck it. We'll get something that benefits me now, and then we'll get the long-range stuff. Because we're not going to be worrying about converting provinces for quite some time with this current war. Right, so the Mori. We're going to have to deal with them, but it's not the end of the world, if that makes any sense. Right, well, the Mori are there, and depending on how many turns we're at war with them for, it's fine. This army we will send. I think I could possibly. I'm half tempted in recruiting these arquebusier samurai. Fuck it, we will recruit these arquebusier samurai. There we go. Oh, why can't I have nice things? Actually, no, we will be good. A recruit. Oh, fuck it. Yeah, no, let's have a bit of fun. Oh no, but then there we. It's too much to choose. Right, I tell you what. Cancel production. Don't mind. Fuck it. We'll go with this. We'll do with this. So the next turn, Heiken goes there. We can recruit, or we can retrain, or do whatever we need to do with this fleet, which gives us some time. Then when the new samurais come along, we can bring them along to the front, and we can begin the preparations for the new war. I want to be prepared for this war. I don't want to leave it to chance. It also gives me the opportunity to experiment and see whether this arsenal is going to give us the big gun. Or is it this area? Yeah, Taihol, but I don't see the big famous gun, like the one I want, which is the one that allows me to have a mobile cannon. It's not as good as the other stuff, but I want, because it says here on diplomacy, no, it says here on technology, the Komo Taiho, right? With all the different awesome stuff. And the Komo Motaru. I will probably have to... You know what? 1 second. And we're back. Okay, so I've done a bit of research, and I've actually had to download yet another mod. Yay. Nothing big this time. But basically, it seems that this Komo Taiho is some kind of... It requires a special kind of building, which is available only from a port. And the issue is, we only can get the famous, you know, what I'm going to try and... Hang on, let me just try and remember what it's called again, just so I can, like, have it. So, yeah, the Komo Motoru and the Komo Taiho. So basically, the mortar and the normal cannon, we'll say. We'll call the normal cannon, or the Komo Saito, or whatever, the Seika's gun, because might as well call it the Seika's, and we'll just call it the mortar. In order to get the Seika's and the mortar, you need to have what is known as the Dutch quarter building. And it would seem that there's only a certain amount of buildings, which, oh, he has it too. Nice. Oh, look at that. Portugal. Anyway, so basically, from what it seems to be, they sort of spawn off another dockyard or a building-esque. So I don't know if this is going to be a thing. I'm honestly hoping there is going to be an option for us to get it. I've actually had to change my naval expertise because of this. So I think we can get the Kinza Mint, which is done, which is awesome. Now, hopefully, we can get this, you know, the Komo Taiho sort of thing. Because then that way we can utilize... Right, buildings... Yeah, so but it's frustrating because it's like, I want the damn gun. I want the cannon. I really want the cannon, and all it's giving me is that, and it's rather it's distressing, to be honest. But regardless, we're going to try and do what we can with it. So, for the time being, we don't seem to have it, but we're going to try and go down the naval expertise, which is something I did want to get. The naval expertise is going to be there as well with the pirates. We're going to be able to get better turning speed, which is going to be useful. And then we're going to be able to increase our movement speed and minus the recruitment cost. So there are benefits to it. It's just going to be slightly longer than anticipated, which is a bit of a shame. But regardless, you're about almost, well, ish done on recruitment. So again, well, we will see how things go. But yeah. So anyway, progression and war, hopefully. What we're going to try and do is probably within the next few turns, once I get this army transferred over to the front, we should be able to... Yeah, once we get this army transferred over to the front, we should be able to get something going. Be nice to get some Raketenwerfer, but I don't think it's going to be of beneficial to us. No, not really, which is... Like, it's going to be great for morale purposes, but unless we're defending a castle, I don't think we're really going to benefit truly from it. But still, Raketenwerfer would be nice. Yeah, so Asumi is going to be our first prize, which luckily for us, it only appears to be a stronghold. Second castle is only a fortress, but it does have a few special buildings to it, and they had the decency to build a Fletcher's. Their armies are mostly samurai focused, which is a bit of a problem, but we are building up a ginormous samurai-esque army, so bog standards are no longer going to be accepted in this force. We'll put you on the defense group. And once we've gotten... once I've gotten the army from over there sorted to come over, then we can, fingers crossed, you know, we can hopefully start to begin the process of getting some more dudes. So it's kind of 6 and 1. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We will manage. I'll destroy a few of their navies, and we will be fine. I'll try and build like another... I might be tempted in building another Namban trade ship. So our main fleet has like 4, because middle finger. You know what's rather gutting is that there's the mod that allows us to have the extra awesome, all the cannon and everything. Satsuma. Oh, lovely, lovely. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, if it's faster. Ooh. Oh, the Noshomiya is gone. Well, shit. Inspiring Endeavor, Taskmaster, 50%. Yeah. So, our construction in Awaji has constructed a Merchant's Guild, which is fantastic. Good to see. Good to see. Be nice to get some more Merchant Guilds, but really... Actually, do I really need a church? What I could do with is more money. You're about finished on that. You could turn into a gunsmith, because gunsmith. Who needs to upgrade their... Right, who needs to upgrade their stuff? Over in Osumi, because I haven't actually done anything with Osumi in a while. No, Osumi is in fact kind of in a good space. Got a decent-ish garrison. Probably worth getting him to... yeah. What I'll do is I'll start getting this man over to another location at some point soon, just so I can manage that. If you'd like to go over to there. Whoever needs to be healed. And how long will it take for you? 3 turns. That wouldn't be helpful. Who are you? Oh, you're the shit guy with no loyalty, so I'm going to retire you to a place. Just going to have you join the Goka. There you go. You are permanently assigned to that location because I don't trust you. Who needs the castles built? You are right on the front lines. Who else needs to be built? You're building. You're building. You're building. You could do with being a fortress, but because you're inland, that's okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. So yeah, you are pretty much what we need to help as a defense force, because you're like literally on the furthest of the front lines, which is the most concerning, shall I say. You've got one more turn till they reduce. Can I recruit? Oh, I can't. Fuck. How much is this costing me? 320. That's fine. Right. Actually, wait. If I do that, I do have enough, which then allows me to do this. No. There we go. Cheaper. There we go. 3 turns. So if you can hold out for like 3 turns whilst we... But then that's 3 turns, which makes it go into winter, which means assaulting... Well, to a degree, Asumi is going to be... Right, spy. Don't need any intel on the upper areas at the moment, but let's just go and find if we can get some intel. Can I put you in this forest? Yes, I can. Fantastic. Right, let's just put him in, or near Asumi. I mean, my army is more than capable of fighting at this point, which is good. Also, we've got more of these guys, so my army is now kind of built for an actual assault, and my men aren't going to die quickly. I love the Naginata Samurais. I don't know what it is about the Naginata Samurais that I like about them so much. Either the fact that they're Naginata Samurais, or the fact that they are... Oh. Alright, I just want to say, look, 39... 62. So much better. Ooh. That's a point. That's fine. It'll only take me 2 days. Right. Screw it. Now let's save that. And then turn West Tosa into better accuracy. Encampment. Yep. Get that sorted. Awesome. Right. Cool. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll have one more turn. Those guys will spawn. I'll let them join this army. And then we'll begin the process of moving down south towards getting the army sorted. Because I'd rather attack sooner. Because it is already 1556. And I kind of want to start making progress. Also, you need to start making towards the front. Ooh. There's a lot of stuff. Ooh. On one aspect, it's good because there's so many places that I've got up-tiered stuff. Also, it does help with the occupation. It's just the issue is we're going to have a massive turnaround. Like, as soon as we start going to war with the Otomo, we're pretty much going to be up in a major campaign. And the Otomo could launch naval invasions left, right, and centre. So I suppose the benefit is that there are so many other clans who are against them at this point. But they do have armies. Pretty big ones. And their armies... We need to turn that into an arsenal. One of those into like a... Well, we've got a defenders thing, which is going to be a problem. Again, I've got cannon, but again, it's going to be a bit of an awkward bugger. Yeah, that's all we got really at the moment, which sucks, but regardless... Yeah, so what I'll try and do for the sake of the new mortars and cannon is basically research the end-tier dry dock building. Because maybe, and this is on guesswork, if I can upgrade to the highest building maybe, what this will allow me to do is it will allow me to have maybe the option to go into the Dutch trade. Because there's a building that you need to go to. I don't know if I've said this before, but if I have, then I'll say it again. You need a Dutch trading quarter or something like. Okay. They really don't like me. I might let the army get off now. For the sake of safety. GG. Mori, could you not? Could you not? A question. You're unfriendly, but I've beaten you before.
I would prefer to feed you to crabs. But speak.
You see, you're not even a freaking... Right, question. What are you? Just a shit ton of Mutbudes and Mori Bokaboyas with occasional... So you do actually have quite a substantial fleet. One that would put even this one on the run, which is concerning. Right, off the boats for the time being. You guys hop onto the thing. Bit of a risk, because if they go for this fleet, they won't really have an option but to withdraw. Wait, I just thought of something. Oh, wait. Hang on. I just thought of something. Right, so over on this side, we do actually have quite a significant threat. They have a lot of bows and a lot of stuff, but... So the 20 probable stack fleet is now turned into a smaller stack fleet. They still do have a significant amount of Bokaboyas, which is a pressing concern. But I've got a shit ton of ships and a big-ass cannon on the side. So, yeah, let's fight this. I forgot about that. Oh, God, these Mori bastards won't learn a lesson, will they? Sucks so much balls. No, it's just a pain in the ass because it's like I didn't want to go back to war with the Nishinoima, to the Mori, and it's like I just wanted to focus on dealing with the Otomo, but these bastard Mori, swear to God. It's dry, but foggy as shit. Alright, okay. Well, you know the routine. Actually, truth be told, I can more or less showcase some of the styles, because I think for the last few episodes we've been kind of having non-so-important naval engagements, so... Right, so what we're doing is still experimental, not exactly 100%, yes, this is working, no, this isn't working. Also, I love this option. It doesn't really... it's not really been super effective, but maybe if I do something like this, spreads the bombs out a bit. Right, so one on this side, bomb place, one here, bomb place, one here, bomb place. Yeah, basically the right, you put that there. The Morio Ataka. Right, cool. So basically, what I'm sort of doing is a staggered line approach. It's not by any means perfect, but it does encourage... Yeah, this is the problem. My ships are also... This is actually my sort of slowest range, but aha! Finally, static line defenses actually helps. But the main aim of the static line is that when the, you know, the inevitable spam of, yeah, with the inevitable spam of fire arrows come in, it allows us to sort of react in a more aggressive / defensive manner. So they always tend to go for the first ship. It's also trying to study how the AI decides to send its attacking forces in, because unless the game gives them the heads up as to where the things are going, in theory it should work. This is also a strat, which is ow. Right, where's the bomb Kapoya? Right, they're withdrawing, which is great. Wow. Right, he surrendered. Good. Let's begin to move into... Oh! Yes! Finally, they hit a fucking mine, and it instantly sets them on fire. That is good to know. And yeah, they're going to have to focus on that, which is fantastic. Oh, brilliant. Right, you concentrate on them. You, about face, ready to make a charge. Right.
Aya! One of our ships has been set ablaze!
Yeah, the issue is they have a Morio Ataka, which is going to cause problems, but that's fine. Accuracy and all that shit. That's good though, we got it to work at least. Focus on them. Yeah, the biggest issue in the moment with naval engagements is the fact that my ships are constantly set ablaze, which means any hopes of trying to do things effectively are just ruined. And it becomes quite a frustrating process. So the main intention with this staggered line defense system is that it encourages, it allows me to react a little faster to the changing situation, of the changing climate of the battle, and it also then allows me to deal with my opponents in a more efficient way. So far, it's had a bit of a mixed result. It's sort of worked, sort of hasn't. It's still thoroughly reliant on a defensive sort of grouping. So, for example, I still do need escorts and a bugger ton of them in order to be able to really deal with that. Are you surrendered? No. You're in the battle, but you haven't surrendered yet. Right, the enemy's Morio Ataka is retreating, which is good. Terrify the living shit out of them, please. 36 seconds. Right, they've surrendered. Good. Oh, they're sinking as well. Much better. Right, they're almost withdrawing. I'll try and see if I'll try and experiment to see if I can install this mod, which allows me to have a naval battle in a more epic manner. If I can do it, I will definitely do it. But this particular update does make everything change. So I'm not sure if it's going to allow us to do this particular update, or it will ask me to start a new campaign. So by the next episode, we should be able to see hopefully a significant difference. It also gives the enemy an option to be able to do some severe damage to me, so... Oh, brilliant! They've surrendered their Morio Ataka! Yes! I am definitely having you. Right, turn. Turn! Motherfucker! Surrender, you stupid bastards. There is no hope. You surrendered. Fantastic. They probably lost a ship, which is a bit of a shame. But now it's just the trading ships and that one Mori vessel. You know what? Respect. You have the balls to stand when everyone else has fallen. You have my respect for that. I don't exactly find it intelligent, but I have respect for that. Also, they're stuck. Would you like to surrender, please? Yeah, we've won, but you know as well as I do, it ain't over until all of you decide to surrender your vessel. Ooh. Ouch. Right, he surrendered. One more ship. 10 seconds beforehand. Do I has to activate shit? I fear I has to activate. Not that it makes any difference, but... Oh, he's been blocked in by his mate. Oh, boy. And that's the... Yeah. That's an entire Mori fleet captured with maybe one sinking to the deep. That's a very good haul. A very good haul. Right, so yeah, we've captured a lot of units, and that's another fleet sent to the bottom. Now, with the other fleet, yep, the other fleet will withdraw a bit. If you would like to go into the port, we've made a decent prize money. I will actually keep all of you, because I think you're a nice fleet. The Morio attacker has suffered some damage, which is regretful. Right. They do have firebomb Kaboyas. And all of these dudes are fairly experienced men. Though that said, their commanding officer, for some reason, is on an extremely damaged... Actually, no, it's not. Its hull is fine, but it's got no crew. It's very odd. Yeah, 11 out of 200. They probably won't stand, but let's just have a gander. Will they fight? No, they won't fight. Yeah, there you go. So, that decides it. They have withdrawn, which is fine. It allows me to recuperate some losses. Right, so you, and you. No, you, and you. Go into the port. There we go. And then you go back with those guys. We'll, there we go. Try and get you fixed up as well. So it's not too bad, actually. Not too bad. And better still, we've been able to win. So, okay. That's going to be it from me, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. It's a little bit of a shorter episode this time, at least by my logic. So, apologies, but you know how it is. We've had so many episodes go over the hour mark, we might as well have some that go under it. So, I will see you guys in the next one. And again, I'll be trying to download that mod which makes naval combat a little better. Maybe it'll make the cannon and morale's difference a bit good. And if I can't get it to work, then I will also let you know. But anyway, regardless, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. This is Mr. Jaeger, signing out.